Things you should never do when buying online. Things you should never do when buying online become the traps scammers rely on every day. Online shopping feels safe until a single wrong tap exposes your money or identity. These first four mistakes are the ones that drain bank accounts and create thousands of victims every year. 1. Never buy from a website without proper HTTPS protection. The fastest way to lose your money online is to make a purchase on a site that is not secure. Many people notice the small lock icon next to the website address, but they do not understand what it actually protects. That lock tells you the site uses encryption. Without it, every piece of information you type can be intercepted. Your name, your email, your address, and your card number travel across the internet without protection. Cybersecurity analysts track fake websites every holiday season. They found that nearly half of scam shopping sites operate without proper encryption. Some use expired certificates. Some use imitation certificates. All of them leave your data exposed. Scammers know people shop quickly. They know people click without checking. That rush is what they rely on. Criminal groups copy entire layouts from real brands. They take the product photos, the fonts, and the colors from companies like Zara, Apple, Argos, or Nike, and paste them onto a fake domain. The site looks perfect at first glance. People think it must be real because it looks professional. This is how thousands of customers lose money every day. When a site is not encrypted, attackers can capture your card details and use them within minutes. They can open subscription payments. They can drain accounts. They can even sell your information inside fraud networks. All of it begins with a missing lock icon that people ignore. Why it matters. A missing or expired HTTPS certificate is a warning sign that the site is unprotected. When you use your card on an unprotected site, you hand everything to scammers in a single purchase. 2. Never click limited time. Offer links sent through SMS, WhatsApp, or direct messages. Every major scam surge starts inside your phone's messages. You receive a text that looks like a delivery update. You receive a link that looks like Amazon, or a WhatsApp message saying your parcel needs a small redelivery fee. These messages appear harmless until you tap the link. That single tap leads you into the most common online scam of the past 3 years. Research from fraud monitoring groups shows that more than 70% of shopping scams begin with a message link. The message usually comes during heavy shopping seasons. Scammers know people are expecting packages. They know many people track orders from multiple apps. They know you might think it is a missed delivery attempt. Modern scam links are built using AI tools that replicate official pages almost perfectly. The fonts match. The logos match. The colors match. People cannot tell the difference. Scammers also use URL shorteners so the full address is hidden. Once you tap, the page tells you to pay a small fee or log in with your account. That is where the damage begins. The moment you enter your details, scammers capture everything. Delivery scams steal card numbers. Account verification scams steal passwords. Fake flash sale links steal identity information. These scams operate at speed. Criminals drain money as soon as you give them access. Many victims say they clicked because the message felt urgent. Scammers write messages designed to pressure you. They say the package will be returned to the sender. They say your account will be suspended. They say your parcel cannot be delivered without payment. That urgency removes your caution. Why it matters. Message-based links bypass your usual awareness. They lead straight to fake checkout pages designed to steal your details the moment you submit them. 3. Never use a debit card for a first-time purchase on a new website. Credit cards exist for one powerful reason. They protect you when something goes wrong. Debit cards do not. When you pay with a debit card, the money leaves your account immediately. If the seller is fake, the money is gone. If your card details are stolen, criminals can drain your account in seconds. Banks try to recover debit card fraud losses, but success is inconsistent. The protection rules are weaker. The investigation time is longer. Many customers end up fighting for refunds with no guarantee of success. That is why fraud experts recommend using credit cards for all online purchases, especially from stores you have never used before. Credit cards provide a layer of financial protection. In the UK, Section 75 protection covers you for purchases over £100. If a seller disappears or refuses a refund, you can file a claim. If a scammer steals your card number, your credit provider can freeze the charge. You do not lose your own money. You lose borrowed money that you do not owe. Fraudsters target debit card users because they know the money is real and immediate. During holiday periods, scammers attack accounts heavily because people make dozens of small purchases. They exploit the chaos. A compromised debit card can lock you out of rent payments or bills. A compromised credit card cannot. Each purchase with your debit card exposes you to risk. If the website is fake, you lose your entire balance. If the website is real but insecure, you still risk card theft. Credit cards shield you. Debit cards do not. Why it matters. A debit card gives scammers instant access to your real money. A credit card gives you legal protection and time to dispute charges before losing a single pound. 4. Never reuse passwords across shopping accounts. The biggest silent threat in online shopping is password reuse. People use the same password for email, bank accounts, social media, and online stores. They choose something easy to remember. They assume it is safe, but shopping websites are one of the most common targets for data breaches. When one store gets hacked, the passwords leak into criminal markets. Scammers take these leaked passwords and test them across major platforms. They try your email login. They try your PayPal. They try your bank. They try your Amazon account. If you use the same password on a cheap shopping site and your bank, scammers can walk straight in. Most victims do not realize the connection because the breach happened months or years earlier. More than 80% of account takeovers happen because of reused passwords. Criminals do not hack their way in. They simply log in with details you used elsewhere. Once inside your email, they reset your bank passwords. Once inside your PayPal, they make hidden payments. Once inside your Amazon, they order gift cards. A single reused password becomes the starting point for a full identity theft cycle. Password managers solve this problem. They generate unique passwords for each account and store them securely. That means if one site is hacked, the damage stays contained. No other account becomes vulnerable. Why it matters. Reusing passwords gives criminals a direct path into your most important accounts. One weak credential can compromise your entire digital life. 5. Never ignore the return policy, restocking fees, or hidden terms. Most people click straight to checkout without reading the return policy. It feels boring. It feels unnecessary. Yet this single oversight is how scam stores keep your money. The return policy reveals the truth behind the store. Legitimate stores keep it simple. Scam stores hide everything inside paragraphs of vague text. Research from consumer protection groups shows that fraudulent shops often attach return fees as high as 30 to 50%. That makes returning anything pointless. If the product arrives damaged, fake, or completely different, the return fee wipes out the refund. Even worse, many scam stores require returns to be shipped internationally. Customers discover the return address is in China, Dubai, or Eastern Europe. Shipping a small item back can cost more than the product itself. That cost destroys the refund. Some stores hide the phrase "final sale" deep inside the product description. Others claim to allow returns but use automated systems that never approve them. Some provide return labels that never scan. Some provide contact emails that never respond. These methods all achieve the same result. They trap your money. Shoppers rarely think about this because they trust the product photos. They trust the price. They trust the design of the website. They assume it will be fine. Scam stores know this. They depend on your confidence. A return policy is not just a formality. It is a warning sign. It tells you whether the company operates fairly. It tells you whether they plan to help you or trap you. Skipping it leaves you blind. Why it matters. Ignoring the fine print is how scammers hold on to your money, even when you try to return an item that never should have been sold to you. 6. Never trust. Extremely low prices or deals that look too good to be real. Scammers understand human psychology. They know nothing attracts shoppers more powerfully than a huge discount. They create price drops that look unbelievable for a reason. Those prices draw people in instantly. Fraud analysts report that any product listed more than 40% below the market average should be treated as suspicious. That level of discount is rarely real. Electronics, designer shoes, clothing, gaming consoles, luxury watches, and earbuds are the most common bait items. Scammers copy images from real stores and list them for a fraction of the price. During the fall shopping season, fake sites explode in number. They pretend to be clearance outlets. They pretend to be liquidation sales. They pretend to be official outlets. AI tools now allow these scammers to create professional-looking sites in minutes. Every image looks sharp. Every graphic looks legitimate. The checkout page looks polished. The trust badges look real. People see the price and forget to question anything. Counterfeit goods are not harmless. They often fail, break, or malfunction quickly. Fake electronics can overheat, spark, or catch fire. Knockoff skincare products can cause burns. Fake supplements can contain harmful fillers. Fake appliances pose electrical risks. Fake chargers destroy batteries. A cheap deal becomes a dangerous one. The most painful part for victims is the realization that the price was the lure. Scammers use low prices because they know people react emotionally. They know excitement overrides logic. They know a great deal feels safe even when it is not. Why it matters. Unrealistic discounts are bait designed to remove your caution and pull you directly into a scam environment. 7. Never save your card details on random shopping sites or in browser auto. People love convenience. They save their card details to avoid typing them repeatedly. It feels harmless. It feels efficient. Yet convenience is the exact weakness scammers target. Saving card information in your browser allows malware to extract it if your device becomes infected. Malware programs search for browser auto, fill data automatically. They capture saved cards, saved addresses, saved logins, and saved notes. Everything stored for convenience becomes visible to attackers. Saving card details on small or unknown shopping sites is even more dangerous. Many online stores use outdated systems. They store payment information insecurely. They rely on low-cost hosting. They fail to encrypt their data. When those systems get hacked, the entire database leaks into fraud networks. This is how millions of card numbers circulate on the dark web every year. The safest method is to use tokenized payments. Apple Pay, Google Pay, and PayPal hide your card number behind encrypted tokens. The store never sees your real card. Even if the store is hacked later, your card details are not leaked. Tokenized payments also prevent card skimming because the number used is temporary and disposable. When you save a card on a weak platform, you create long-term exposure. Months later, your card might be used for fraud. You may never understand how it happened. The cause traces back to a moment when you chose convenience over safety. Why it matters. Saving your card details in insecure places gives scammers permanent access to your financial information. 8. Never ignore the age of a website, the seller reviews, or external verification checks. Every scam disappears quickly. Fraud sites appear, take money, and vanish within weeks. That is why domain age is so important. If the domain is less than 90 days old, it becomes a significant risk. Scam sites know they will shut down soon. They operate fast. They collect money and vanish. Shoppers often skip checking the age of the site. It takes only seconds to verify through a Whois lookup tool. Reviews can also reveal the truth. When a site has no external reviews or has identical reviews repeated across pages, the warning becomes obvious. Marketplaces also contain hidden risks. Many third-party sellers create fake reviews to inflate their rating. They build a trusted profile and then switch to selling counterfeit products. Shoppers see a high rating and assume safety. That trust becomes the trap. External verification tools add another layer of protection. Trustpilot, Scam Advisor, Reddit threads, and consumer forums expose dangerous sites quickly. If a store is fraudulent, victims usually post about it within days. A quick search can save you from losing money. Social media ads are another danger zone. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook often host ads for stores that do not exist for more than a month. These ads lead to polished sites created by scammers who plan to disappear as soon as they collect enough orders. Shoppers fall for these stores because everything looks real. They see images, promotions, countdown timers, and customer comments. They assume legitimacy without checking the history behind the site. Why it matters. Verifying a website's age and reputation protects you from the fast-moving scam stores that appear every shopping season. Subscribe, like, and comment why you like this video for a chance to win a new Apple MacBook.